Hey, hello everybody. Hope you're all doing well. My name's Ian Witherspoon. I'm your host, and I am Between Taorminas. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. So happy to have you along.
Yes!
Why?
Put that back on, please.
Why?
Simple. You are responsible for it.
I'm responsible for what?
You're responsible for the Tigers' downfall, and you're responsible for why the Kansas City Royals have won the AL Central, is winning, and now you have to owe Sammy a dinner, and you're responsible for the Tigers getting swept. Woo! Yeah! They tell me every time about this team. They can't play baseball. They can't pitch. They don't have a bullpen. They don't have anything. They have no talent on this team. I mean, you look at this team. This is a team that I told you before the start of the season. This is a team that was not going anywhere. We're not going to make the playoffs. They weren't even going to. I mean, look at it. Dave Dombrowski's going to be gone. Is gone. Brad Ausmus is going to be gone at the end of the year. See, everything came to fruition this year.
Can we get the sensors going? Because I'm about ready to pop.
And it's time for you to jump ship and be a Kansas City Royals fan.
How long have we been doing this show?
We've been doing. You two have been fighting over the same old argument for the last, I don't know, maybe since April
of 2011.
No, we started this show in October. We started this show back in October, in September, October. We have the 200th anniversary coming up in 4 weeks.
Do you recall in 2012 when you moaned? You said they weren't very good?
Yes.
What'd they do?
They make the playoffs.
They went to the World Series that year. 2013, made the playoffs, lost in horrendous fashion in the ALCS. 2014, they still made the playoffs. They still won the division. They got bounced. And now this 1 year that you are right.
They are not making the playoffs.
The 1 year where you're right. And you're going to act like this.
Yeah, you are owing me dinner.
You're going to act like this.
Yep, pretty much, because you got what you deserved.
What did I deserve?
When you bet against me, you tend to lose against me.
I'm trying to support my team.
You are aware that there is conclusive evidence that does state that you are responsible for the Tigers losing the World Series.
Where's the evidence?
I have it, and my kids have it.
Where? Let's see it.
Okay, gladly. Remember when you made a fool of yourself on the Grand Rapids in the newspaper in Lansing?
It was Kalamazoo.
No, Lansing. How you were made a complete fool of yourself, dressing up like a stupid kitty cat suit that allowed you ultimate humiliation at the hands of both myself, my brother, and both of our respective teams and middle school shot put. Remember, Exhibit B. You are also 2015. Oh, I got one. Exhibit B, 2015, the city meet. You said that the Tigers would be just fine, and yet they almost blew a game when David Price started. That explained to me that this team was going downhill after that city meet. It was after that city meet where you jinxed the Tigers and cursed that team, and they have not been the same since after that city meet.
Maybe you cursed the team
I
and
didn't
jinxed the
curse
Tigers
the team.
with your
You
bad
cursed the
vibes
team.
you've been putting out
I
since
did
2011.
not curse the team. You're the one that cursed the team.
I think you cursed the team.
I didn't curse the team. You cursed the team.
I'm going to curse at you.
I'm going to curse at you. All right, and both of you.
Listen, they're having a bad year. It was a bad year. One bad year.
I'm just stating there's evidence there that supports that you that cost the Tigers the World Series. I'm just stating.
I wasn't playing baseball. I didn't do anything.
You dressed like a stupid kitty cat.
I was supporting the team.
Or so you say.
I was supporting the team. What
Hey,
else?
hockey season's coming
What
up in
else
30
would I
days.
do?
Hockey season's coming in about 30 days. Do what Kanye West said and said that he's going to run for president. No, don't run for president.
Who's Kanye West?
He's an
no
idiot. An idiot.
Anyways,
Hey, we got hockey in 30 days, so that'll make
Shut
you
up.
happy. You shut up.
it's gonna be 90 this week. It's not time to talk hockey yet.
Yeah, you want to go at it, Big? You want to go at it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you owe me dinner.
I don't owe you dinner.
Yeah, you do.
The Tigers still have a shot to make the wild card playoffs.
How many games are you back?
They are 10 games under 500.
It is fading, Ian. Ian, that chance is fading.
Listen,
They got swept by the Blue Jays. One in Encarnacion hit 6 home runs.
It was
the pitching
Edwin.
Sorry. But the pitching is just absolutely terrible. I mean, you look outside of Verlander, who do you have? Sanchez is on the DL. Morris is on the DL. Norris is on the DL. You look at the pitchers that they've got. You know, that's not a winning combination on the pitchers. So you look at right now, you know, V-Mart's struggling. You know, they're not getting the hits that they're supposed to be getting. I mean, it's just, Ian, as frustrating as it is, it's, you know, the
I gotta come here
reality
and
of it
listen to you
is.
guys.
The reality of it is that yes, you're right. It's a lost season. I mean, the fact that you believe that the Tigers are going to make the playoffs, it's fallacy.
So what do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Where's my dinner?
Not coming until early October, so you can pipe down, Peter.
You want to go at it?
What do you want from me today? You want me to say, you want me to look you in the eye and say the
I grew up
Tigers
on the
season
Tigers
is a
season
complete
is-
waste.
Yep.
It's a sham.
Yep.
My fanhood is all for naught.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, fine. There you go.
Hey, hockey season in 30 days.
I
He
don't
wants
care.
you to be a Kansas City Royals fan.
I will never be royal. I will never have anything flowing through my veins except for Tiger blood. Okay?
Ian Weatherspoon, be royal.
Never.
Let's see here.
You know, we got a series coming up with the Royals.
Yes, that's
Hockey
it.
season. Hockey season.
Yes,
30
in
days.
Kansas City.
Royals sweep them.
They're
The
going to
Blue
sweep them?
Jays swept the Tigers.
If the Blue Jays sweep the Tigers, the Royals are going to sweep the Tigers.
You want to make a bet on that one?
I'm not thinking about it.
Do you want to make a bet on if they'll get swept this weekend or this week?
How many games is it?
3 game. All night games. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Verlander, somebody else, and Matt Boyd. Against Cueto, Ventura, and
Volquez.
yes.
Volquez is my fantasy team. Cueto's beat the Tigers before,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and Volquez has struggled.
Mm-hmm. Ventura.
Ventura struggled. You know what?
Come on. You're a big Royals fan, big guy.
You know what? I'm not accepting the challenge
Why not?
because I'm a little nervous.
Nervous about what?
Because
The
I
Tigers stink.
I like to take advantage of my. I like to take advantage in my favor.
This is Sammy being putting in his investment.
What if the Tigers sweep the Royals?
Don't go there.
What if the Tigers sweep the Royals? Care to place wager on that at all?
But if the Royals beat the Tigers, if the Royals sweep the Tigers or beat the Tigers in a series,
1 game.
Huh?
What if the Tigers sweep the Royals?
if the Tigers sweep the Royals, I will. You won't have to buy me that dinner for the year.
And if the Royals win at least 1 game?
If the Royals win at least 1 game
Yeah.
over the Tigers,
Yeah.
that dinner is still in effect. And if the Royals sweep the Tigers,
Mm-hmm.
you have to buy me another dinner.
From where?
Olive Garden.
No dice.
That's no deal.
We'll be right back with Between Taorminas on ONTV.
Make a trip over to the Orion Arts Center to enjoy some family fun and fresh food at the 2015 Lake Orion Farmers Market. Every Wednesday through October 21st from 2 to 7 p.m., local vendors will bring their farm fresh produce, baked goods, and more for the parents while the kids have some fun playing games or making crafts. Remember to come often as vendors change from week to week as new crops come into season. For more information on the Lake Orion Farmers Market or to sign up as a vendor, visit lakeorionfarmersmarket.com.
Hello, I'm Oakland County Sheriff Mike Bouchard.
And I'm former Detroit Red Wing Joe Koster.
We'd like to remind you to practice safe boating by knowing the laws regarding water safety.
Please make sure you have the necessary safety equipment on board and be sure all of your equipment is working properly before leaving the dock.
And the probability of being involved in a boating accident nearly doubles when alcohol is involved. Always check local weather conditions, and if you notice darkening clouds, play it safe. Get off the water. Have a safe, enjoyable summer on the lake.
Welcome back. What are we talking about?
We got Lions.
Okay. What are they going to go, 0-16?
No.
2-14?
They could have a winning record. I think Lions should trade to get RG3. What? Because here's why.
No.
The Lions need a
No.
backup quarterback. Dan Orlovsky sucks. Kellen Moore sucks.
RG3 sucks.
RG3 would be a perfect backup quarterback to Matthew Stafford in Detroit. Perfect.
Why?
Why?
Because he can't do anything?
No, because he can bring you a different type of formation. He'll have a weapon to Calvin Johnson. He could definitely have Golden Tate throwing him. Just imagine RG3 in a Honolulu blue and silver.
Yeah, I don't want to see him laying on the
I
ground
feel
holding
that
his
way.
knee
Are you?
in our jersey.
RG3 to the Lions makes perfect sense. It does.
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense. Why?
Because we don't need him.
I agree with Ian on this. You don't need RG3.
We don't need it.
Yeah, but you need to get a backup quarterback who's better than Dan Orlovsky and Kellen Moore.
What are your thoughts on Stafford this year?
It's good. It's gonna be good. He's gonna have a big year this year.
Do you agree?
Heavens, no, I don't agree. He still has a lot to prove. Look, they're playing a lot of teams that are sisters of the poor.
Who?
The Jaguars is a sister of the poor. No, I'm
From
talking about
from
preseason. I'm
preseason?
talking about regular season. Their regular season schedule is tough this year because they gotta play the NFC South this year.
AFC West.
AFC West, which is gonna be tough. Because Kansas City, Denver, who are solid teams.
Oakland, San
Oakland's
Diego.
not that. Oakland will be all right. San Diego's all right.
Got to play the Niners.
I gotta give a special shout out to.
Oh boy.
I have to do a special shout out. Special shout out to those who are in the Phoenix and San Diego area. This starts with Graham Doyle, and this starts with Sean Lowry, and those who are going to go watch the Lions beat the Chargers.
What about Jeff Krasinski?
What about Ian
Jeff
Witherspoon?
Krasinski as well. Who's in Las Vegas.
What about Ian Witherspoon? Don't I get a shout out?
You're not going to.
I am going to
You're
San
not going-
Diego.
You are going to San Diego.
I'm going to San Diego. I'll
Oh,
show you my
that's
plane ticket.
Okay.
Why am I on the screen again?
It looks like you are just as much responsible for the Lions.
I want a special shout out.
Hey, the Lions.
We'll see.
Lions got a shot at winning that game. They do.
What?
They have a shot at
What?
winning that game.
Since when? When have you changed your mind?
I don't know when I changed my mind. But, here's
Is this
why.
going to be a curse? Sammy's starting to get on board here with the
Here's
Lions for
why
some
the
reason?
Here's why.
You've never been on board with the Lions.
Yeah, except they have except the defense has been a big disappointment against the Jaguars the other day.
In preseason football, who cares?
Except they didn't play half their starters, but
Exactly. Who gives a rip?
you look. I'm with the Cowboys right now. Jeff Heath. Yes. Here's the Lions. Here's why I'm gonna say the Lions could have a nice season because a lot of people are saying Minnesota could struggle, but even with Adrian Peterson back. Chicago, Jay Cutler. What are the questions that they have, especially their upgrades?
Got a new coach though.
I know John Fox, but have they really made any upgrades
Their coach.
besides the coach?
They got rid of their Canadian coach.
And then you got the Minnesota Vikings. What's their defense going to look like? Their defense is not that good.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you got mighty Green Bay, of course, who lost Jordy Nelson, who's out for the season.
Mm-hmm.
Randall Cobb's supposed to be all right before week 1.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but you still have one of the game's best quarterbacks in Aaron Rodgers, who
Probably the best.
Yep, in that division. So what makes you think the Lions would have a chance to go into Lambeau Field and beat Green Bay this year? They ain't going to win Green Bay.
Well, I'm a sucker. Every year I think the Lions have a chance, especially
Most times
this year.
You are. Special shout out going for Ian Weatherspoon for having his picture on the wanted picture, responsible for ruining the Tigers season, and feeling optimistic about the Lions season, but we'll see.
I might
There's
just
your shout out.
I might just stay in San Diego.
There's your shout out.
Well, here's why I'm saying the Lions.
Yeah, there it is. Let's bring that picture back, please. Yeah, see?
Here, block out Ant. Thank you. Leave that up, and we're all set.
Oh my God.
Thank you
See,
very
isn't
much.
that- yeah, he's wanting for the Tigers downfall.
Wow,
and now
I get a
he's-
$1 million reward this time, huh?
Is it dead or alive?
Alive and in full health.
I don't know.
Ah,
I
you
am a
put that
bounty
back
hunter,
up.
you know.
Well, here's
You are
why.
aware that I have a bounty
Yeah,
hunting
you
license
know-
in 16 and 17 states, Canada, and the District of Columbia.
Wait. Lions made a trade today. Tim Wright traded from Tampa Bay for Kyle Brinza. This is a dumb trade. The Lions
Yeah, I
made.
agree. This is a dumb trade.
Because one, Brinza's a better punter than Sam Martin.
Yes, I agree.
Two, why would you? I'm sorry, this Lions team's gonna regret it because Tim Wright is an old guy.
Joseph Fourier is not very good, though. And I don't think I very much like him.
but you know, the trade Kyle Brinza to Tampa Bay,
Yeah,
that was awful.
that was awful.
I would have traded Sam Martin to Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I would have traded Sam Martin. I agree with Sam here. Why trade a young punter? Why trade a young punter prospect?
And also he
Why?
can kick field goals for you if you
He
need
can
be.
give, yeah, I mean, why? Ian has nothing to say. Typical.
Yeah, there's nothing to say.
I don't know why. It's a kicker that was undrafted. I mean,
Kyle Brinza, of course, have you seen what this kid has did?
You haven't seen what
When he
this
was
kid
at
has
Plymouth,
done.
when he
Ah,
was at
that
Plymouth,
was-
when he was at Plymouth, he was at Notre
And
Dame.
then at Notre
And
Dame.
he was at, and now here with the Lions. I mean, this is a weapon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's a guy who can kick at least an 80-yard punt
yeah.
on an indoor surface, and he can kick some nice punts. I mean, like, but this is why I'm saying this is a mistake for the Lions because, you know, I don't trust Sam Martin. I know
don't
you don't.
either.
I know you don't trust Sam.
No.
Martin. And you shouldn't trust Matt Prater as the kicker
Why?
because you know he's had a history of missing them. Look at the game with Jacksonville where he missed an extra point. You know
It was
that
a
was terrible.
preseason
It
game.
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's
preseason.
preseason.
It does
He
matter
is
because
gonna
it doesn't
cost
matter.
you- He's going to cost the Lions games this year. You just watch. And Kyle Brinza is going to be doing very well for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, even though they're going to be struggling this year.
Yeah, they will
And
be
they're going to be
struggling.
young because they got a young quarterback, bad offensive line. But this is a team that I think could be on the way up next few years. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I have no comment.
Any final thoughts?
About the Lions?
Yes.
You
Why
got-
Calvin Johnson hasn't played any preseason games?
They need him healthy for week 1.
do you know that the preseason doesn't count? Are you aware of that?
Hey, remember the Lions were 4-0,
Yeah.
and look what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lived it.
Yeah.
We'll be
Doesn't
right back
matter.
with Between Taorminas on ONTV.
Doesn't
It does matter.
It doesn't.
Hello, Lake Orion. It's Anthony Taormina, co-host of Between Taorminas. I want to let you know of a new show called History Now. In it, we're going to talk about global, national, and political events that occur in our lifetime. We're going to also have guests and also have co-hosts as well, and also plenty of surprises. Catch us on History Now here on ONTV.
Hello, Lake Orion and Oakland County. This is Sammy Taormina here, talking a new show here called OA Now. We're going to talk about sports from football to basketball to volleyball to track and field to soccer, cross country, etc. here on OA Now on ONTV.
No. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Segment 3.
Be royal.
Shut up.
You shut up.
Shut.
You shut up. You shut up. Come on, Banner. Come on, Banner.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
All right, before the Sammy Indians start going wrestling like the MWO, we got. All right, we got to talk about Lake Orion football had a nice experience at Wayne State. Unfortunately, ended up in a loss, 35-28. But still, nice experience at Wayne State. Sam, what was your viewpoint of this Dragons team?
Well, offensively, this team looks all right. You know, they look solid offensively. You know, I like Keith Fields. I ran the ball a lot. I like him pre-scoring quarterback. He threw for 3 touchdowns on my sophomore. I think you need to develop a little bit more of the receiving core. I think Brody Chrysler did well in spurts. I think Jalen Wiggins caught 2 touchdowns, and then
Including when you hugged them.
yeah, and then of course one catch that I got to figure out who was it that made a catch.
Barkley?
Tyler Barkley. He made a nice catch in that game. This offense has got a lot of balance. You know, I mean, it's not a concern. Whereas the defensive side of the ball has been the big problem. And like I said, it's the same remedies of 2014 when this team didn't make the playoffs. Is starting to affect this team,
But
especially on
there
the
was a
defensive
lot
side.
of good things with the defense, though, too, because the defense got picked 2 times, got 2 fumbles. And also,
4
you looked at one of the touchdowns, and they also had a big-time goal line stand, 4th down, or in the second quarter, I believe. And then you look at, you know, one of the fumbles that Chippewa Valley got, it was a questionable call, so you can't blame the defense for that.
You can't know, but this is one of the things where I think replay should be in the MHA because for these type of plays, because you look at that Keith Fields. I mean, like running that ball it was a questionable call
Right.
the officials made. I thought he was not. He was down by contact, but I guess the referee said he wasn't, and he led the Chippewa Valley went to a Chippewa Valley touchdown. And then you have 2 long pass plays. That can't happen. I mean, you know, one to the back of the end zone. That can't happen. The other one was just like, I remember Connor O'Day just blowing a coverage pretty bad, and that let Stephon Claiborne, who was for Chippewa Valley, who scored that touchdown.
Getting a lot
And
of
then-
looks in Big Ten schools.
Yes, and
that's
then
max.
Bristol, their quarterback. I mean, like he ended up. What bothered me was that they ran a lot of draw play,
Right.
ran a lot of draw, and of course Bristol running the ball. That really bothered me in that game. You know, this defense has got a lot of concerns that it has to be addressed.
But it can be fixed.
It can be fixed, but the question is, can this defense be fixed? That's the question.
Well, I mean, it's
I know
still
it's
week
tough.
1.
I know it's tough.
It's
You have
still
a new
week
defensive
1.
coordinator and Brad Fisher. I mean,
Right.
you know, but you know, the
It's
system is
week
still
1,
there.
so it's week 1, so we'll have to see.
Who's on tap for week 2?
Week 2, Troy Athens.
Where?
They lost at home
Friday night?
Thursday night because of Labor Day weekend.
Thursday night
Um,
football.
Yes, so Troy Athens, they lost their week 1 game to Lance Cruz North. Everybody in the OA Red
22-20.
lost,
Except West Bloomfield.
except West Bloomfield lost their week 1 game. Oxford getting killed 48-0.
47.
47-0. Bloomfield Hills losing 57-0.
Who did Oxford lose to?
Romeo.
Ooh.
And then Bloomfield Hills losing to Walled Lake Northern 57-0.
Kid Rock on Romeo these days?
Not to know. Clarkston lost to Dakota. And that was Clarkson's first loss since 2013. So I want to talk about Troy Athens and what they bring. One of their biggest strengths is their wide receivers, their line play. Do you think depth is going to play a role in this game?
Well, looking at Troy Athens, this is a team that has a big offensive line. Yeah. Their wide receivers are also very good. They have a good running back in Jake Vincent that I like a lot. But they also got a good quarterback in Joey Stark. I mean, like, I think Stark gets a lot of benefits from that line a lot too. But when you look at Troy Athens offensively, this is a good team. You know, I mean, they had a 68-yard touchdown last week against L'Anse Creuse North, who I mean, I really like their wide receiver, the outside. His name is Jermaine Jackson. I like him a lot. I think that's his name. But the problem with Troy Athens has been their defense, where they've allowed over, they've averaged at best about 30 points a game. They only allowed 22 last week. Now I know Josh Hepner switched from the head coach at Athens switched from the offensive side to the defensive side, and it's going to be an interesting matchup to look at this game. So when you look at Troy Athens, this is a very good football team, you know, that they're going to be facing. They're a good team. But to answer your question, depth's going to be a huge factor, especially with the humidity, with the heat. You know, it's going to be about 80 degrees.
Yep.
I mean, like, it could be a factor in this game, and especially when you have guys that go two ways. It could be a factor in this game.
And if you look at Orion's got more numbers, and you know, you can put more players in there. So, what do you think? What do you project the game will be like?
You know, I think it's going to be back and forth, very similar to Chippewa Valley. When you look at this matchup that Orion has, I'm not trustworthy on this defense. I've talked to a couple of experts, my good friends
In the media.
I still think Orion wins this game, but only by a touchdown. Because here's why. Because Troy Athens has been very competitive. They can be. They are, I mean, like, this is not your typical Troy Athens team that they're facing. This is a good team that they're facing. And Orion right now, yes, Athens line and Orion's line match up squarely. It's going to come down to can the secondary and linebackers of the Dragons find a way to win this game? And I don't know right now. I still think Orion wins this game, but I think it could be a shootout.
I think the Orion defense makes a statement this game. I really do. Losing to Chippewa Valley is a bad taste in the shoulder. I do think the defense is going to bounce back. I think the offense is going to keep doing what they're doing. I think Orion is going to win this game. And to be honest with you, L'Anse Creuse North and Lake Orion are two very different teams. L'Anse Creuse North, as you know, competes in the MAC Red, but they're not exactly the best MAC Red team. I think the depth plays a role. I think Lake Orion wins, and I think it's going to be by 2-3 scores and I think the Orion defense makes a stand. Everybody's talking about them, everyone's criticizing them, but they're going to make a stand.
I'm not trustworthy on this defense right now. I can't be. He can't be. Since 2013, this defense has been an absolute nightmare to watch.
It's been tough, but I think they'll make a stand. They'll answer the bell.
You know, college football starts this week.
Yeah. Harbaugh goes down. Sparty wins.
Harbaugh goes down?
Yep. They're in Salt Lake City.
And you think Harbaugh goes down?
Yes. In
All
Salt Lake City.
of the off-season, festivities,
Yep.
and he can't win.
No. He can't win with this Michigan team.
And Sparty is playing in Kalamazoo, right?
Yep.
Big test for Michigan State going to Kalamazoo, but in the end, they'll find a way to win.
Big test.
Yes. Because
Western Michigan?
Well, Western Michigan could surprise some people.
Yeah, but, I mean, come on.
Hey, Oregon
Spartans
next
are a
week.
top 5 team.
Oregon next week. That'll be interesting.
Now we're talking. You going to that game?
Don't know yet. We'll see.
I'm not going to that game.
I know.
Be cool.
Well, you're going to San Diego.
I'll be in California.
Have fun in San Diego.
Thanks. I'll see you before then.
Are you gonna be missing the show then that week then?
The 14th. Which we will not be here Labor Day. A week from
We
today.
will not be here from Labor Day. You're right.
Happy Labor Day, everybody.
But we'll be here on Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Tuesday.
That's what you think.
Happy
Have a
I'm
great
just
night.
kidding.
Happy Labor Day, everyone.
Ta-ta.